Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show. Episode 116. Today me and Adam are reviewing Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1. This is part 2 of the review. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, go back and watch it. We talked about story, graphics, controls, music, and gameplay.
If you have watched part 1, you'll also notice I haven't moved. I'm still in the exact same spot.
In a bit we're going to talk about good stuff. Let me just...
Look, setting his watch. We've only got 10 minutes, we need to time ourselves with this one.
Alright. Let's cap and talk about good stuff about this game.
The good stuff.
Well, one of the best things about this game that practically everybody kind of blows out of proportion most of the time, and if you...
Tifa's bosom. That is blown out of proportion more times than I care to remember.
I was going to say...
Carry on, please, carry on.
A lot of fans basically say that Final Fantasy VII's storyline is the best storyline probably ever made in the Final Fantasy universe. Although sometimes I think they exaggerate a little.
Well, that's your decision.
I mean, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
That's your opinion, yes. I disagree entirely.
The other great thing about the game is definitely the cutscenes. I mean, this game used... What happened?
Sorry?
Adam, what's going on?
Nothing, I don't know.
Alright, sorry. This game uses full motion video really, really well, unlike the Sega CD did, which was shit.
It just points out you have a really bad paranoia thing there going there.
The full motion video cutscenes are really, really good. When the PlayStation 3 was first released, they actually remade the opening cinematic to the Final Fantasy VII game, and a lot of people thought the game was going to be released on the PlayStation 3.
You bastards misleading us like that!
It might still come out on the PlayStation Store, Adam. It might.
Better do. Just teased us like that, then left us to dry. Bloody hell.
So the cutscenes are very good. The gameplay is awesome. Like most of the Final Fantasy games in the series. Okay, Adam, let's talk about characters.
The characters. Oh, let's try.
Let's start with the main character.
Just ring them all up, hang on a sec.
Cloud Strife.
Cloud Strife, named Ashura here for some bizarre reason, simply because I was too pissed at the time. Cloud Strife, ex-member of Soldier, or so he thinks. I don't need the bloody book, mate.
Oh, alright, I'll refer to that then.
Right. Joined the militant group of Avalanche, sorry, the rebel group of Avalanche, led by
Mr. T! That is Mr. T!
B.A. Baracus. No, it's actually Barrett Wallace.
Who looks a lot like Mr. T.
Who looks uncannily like B.A. Baracus for some unknown reason. He is the leader of the rebel group of Avalanche, prone to bring down the company of Shinra. You don't need to prompt me, mate. I do know the story.
Oh, I don't know.
Among his clientele, we have Tifa Lockhart, martial artist.
Also, one of Cloud's childhood best friends.
Indeed they are. I should also point out that Barrett has had some history with Shinra. They burned down his hometown, killed his wife, and ripped off his arm.
Ouch. But he has a cannon on his arm, which is pretty awesome.
He has now grafted a Gatling gun onto his arm, which frankly I think is a pretty bold move. Because I've seen the amount of recoil those things put out. Where the hell he keeps the bullets is beyond me. But hey, fair enough.
It's probably grafted inside the rest of his arm.
Yeah, see, I played Resident Evil 5. You actually get the Gatling gun, you have to carry around a gigantic metal backpack with the bloody thing. Anyway.
Well, no wonder he's got such big bulging muscles.
For the ammo.
After the Gatling gun, that's the ammo, it's these bulging muscles.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Mr. T, oh bloody hell, Mr. T, you got me doing it now. Barrett is built like a brick shithouse on steroids. Okay. Right, shut up. Next person you meet is Eris Gainsborough. Eris, or Erith, depending which side of the pond you come from. She isn't in this list, because as you can see we're pretty late on in the game. And I don't want to spoil the story for you, like any of you actually don't know already. She's not here. Live with it.
She.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
You ruined many a good movie for me like that, so shut up.
Okay.
Okay, she's a flower girl from the slums. Also the last surviving member of an ancient race. Unimaginatively known as the Ancients.
And for some bizarre reason, I was forced to buy her flowers for 1 gil. Ludicrously overpriced.
Overpriced? 1 gil for a bloody flower?
Yeah, I was might as well charge 3.
Tight-fisted git.
Okay, next character.
The next person you come across, Red 13, or Nanaki, as he's known in his native tongue. A wolf.
That's a wolf?
Type creature.
Thing! It's a thing!
However, unlike most wolves, this one can hold an intelligent conversation. Officially 45 years old, but unofficially that roughly translates to about 15 in his years. Main weapon, a headdress, basically walks over and nuts people, or just gouges their throats out. Just maul them to death. But, hey, it's pretty good. Next character you come across, Yuffie Kisaragi.
Bloody hell.
Shut up. Shut up and try to talk here. Officially my favourite character, for 2 reasons. One, she's a damn fine ranged weapon attack, and secondly, she's got a nice ass. Apart from that, she's a ninja, which, despite what anyone says, she is a ninja. Materia hunter, stroke adventurer, stroke thief, stroke backstabbing cow, whatever you call her. But she's there, I like her, live with it.
I'm not making a Yuffie because she's a backstabbing cow due to the fact that she nicks off your materia in a point in the game.
For about half an hour.
It's long enough, mate!
Okay, she robs you blind. That doesn't mean you can just dismiss her. Anyway.
Next character.
Next character. Kate Scythe.
Oh, bloody hell. The robot cat onto a robot Moogle thing.
Named after a Scottish deity, I believe, or some type of Celtic god. I'm not entirely sure. But Kate Scythe. Basically, it's a small black cat sat on top of a gigantic white Moogle.
Aren't they both robots, though?
Yes, they are. They're both animated toys. I'd just like to point out that the giant Moogle doesn't actually appear in any of the spin-off games or movie. The giant Moogle is not in it. It's just in this one game. I believe the only reason why the giant Moogle is there is because the cat itself is so damn small, it'd be absolutely useless as a character. Because your character's like that big, he's about that big. So,
several small characters in video game in the world of video games, but and some of them kick ass.
True, but in this game, if you cast mini on yourself, you're useless. His main weapon, oddly enough, is a megaphone. He shouts at people. But the actual attacking is done by the giant Moogle, which comes up and clobbers them.
He also throws dice at them, doesn't he?
Yes, his limit break is a dice move. Throws dice at them, depending on the outcome of the dice, depends the damage dealt to the enemy. Okay, next, a secret character, as well as Yuffie. Vincent Valentine, another of my rather favourite characters. Because he is wearing red, he has long hair, and he shuts up. He gets on with his job, and he shoots anything that gets in his way. And also he can turn into a gigantic monster and just basically gouge anything to smithereens, tear it to shreds and just spit it out.
There's a lot of weird things going around, like maybe a vampire because you find him in a coffin.
He's not actually a vampire, he is an ex-member of the Turks who was genetically altered by a scientist called Hojo because I think he got off with a scientist's wife or something like that. I do actually know, but I can't actually think of it at the moment.
Alright. Well, we ran out of time again, YouTube, so join us in the next part.
We've got one left. We've only got one character left. 10 minutes, we can't get through them all.